What up? It's KP the Sports Chick. When did Phil Jackson start talking so much? Do you guys remember him talking this much when he was with MJ or with Kobe? Do y'all remember that? Because I don't. I mean, y'all can let me know. But I don't remember him talking about weed or other players or coaches in the way that he is now. I mean, first it was that whole interview with ESPN about LeBron and the whole posse thing, and him not understanding why LeBron and his posse wanted to stay an extra night or overnight in Cleveland when they played when he was with the Heat. He played Cleveland. I mean, we all know how the story goes now. He said, he doesn't think that LeBron and his posse should be holding the whole team up from going back to Miami. Well, or wherever it was they were going next. Of course, LeBron did not like it because of the kind of the negative connotation associated with what he was saying. And by the way, LeBron's group is very accomplished. Yes, he might have helped. I don't even say help. He taught them to fish, and boy are they fishing now. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're successful, but yeah, I mean, they needed his connects and frankly his money to get the training and be around the right people to be as successful as they are now. I mean, his agent is very successful. His whole team is all successful, and they're all his boys from back home. So, or if they grew up with, I'll just put it like that. So, I'm not the biggest LeBron fan. I'm not even like a fan, but I do respect common sense. And in this case, I mean, LeBron's right. LeBron, and it's not even, I think, the word posse. I think it's just, like I said, the negative connotation associated with the way he was putting it out there. Like, him and his posse are just keeping everybody from going home. Like, they're trouble. And now, the reason why I even bring this up, this happened last month. The reason why I even bring it up is because, obviously, as of this recording, on a Wednesday, the Knicks and the Cavaliers are playing for the first time since, Phil Jackson made this comment, or these comments. And, of course, the media is making a big deal about it and saying, LeBron doesn't want to meet with Phil in New York prior to their matchup tonight, and Phil's like, it's water under the bridge, we don't need to meet, it's no big deal, I regret even saying it in the first place. And why do they need to meet up? Like, I don't understand that. That's why I feel like it's something that's contrived by whoever, the media, you name it. That's when I hate people like us, like the people who talk about it. Don't contrive something. Like, there's no reason for them to have a discussion about it. I mean, LeBron is a pretty popular guy. He got his point across. Phil heard it. He said, man, I wish I would have never said that. I didn't realize. Listen, regardless of whether Phil realized that there's a negative connotation associated with the word posse, it's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is that he didn't like, LeBron didn't like the way that he came at him. And for me, personally, I don't see anything wrong with the word posse. I mean, for every posse, there's someone's crew, clique, group, squad. I mean, they're all synonymous to me. But I understand why LeBron was annoyed or irritated or put whatever his feeling is in here. It was because it's just the way that it was put out there. Like, the way that he, it was like Phil was like, nah, why does LeBron and his posse have to hold everybody up? It's just kind of like, I think that Phil, I know that Phil has an issue with the fact that LeBron feels like he deserves pedestal treatment, like he's entitled. He said that very recently, that he knows that LeBron likes the special treatment. That is exactly how he put it. So, excuse me, y'all, getting over my allergies. So, is Phil Jackson wrong here? Yes. Not so much for me, again, for the word posse, but just the way that he's putting it out there. It's not cool. It's not cool. And Phil Jackson is like upper echelon in the basketball world. Why are you talking about LeBron in that way? Like, continue to talk about how Melo holds the ball too long. I mean, I'm sorry, Melo fans, but that's true. He does hold the ball way too long. And apparently, I found out that, through Phil in his most recent interview, that they have a rule in New York to hold the ball for 2 seconds, or you're giving away. You slow down the offense. He holds it for like 3 or 4 seconds at a time. I've always thought that. Always thought he's had to work on his ball-hoggingness. That's what you need to be worried about or talking about. Maybe not even to us, because that's what I'm saying. Like, Phil Jackson just started talking. And if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments that Phil Jackson's been like this the whole time. Like, he's just been talking about everybody like this. Meaning he just has an opinion on everything. I feel like him and KD are new. Like, I'm going to comment on everything. Anything media asks me, I'm going to have something to say about it. Those two right now. But I want to hear what you have to say about Phil Jackson. We know he's already, not wrong, but we know that we know the implications of what he said. I mean, let's be real. But the question is, does Phil owe LeBron an apology? Or is it one of those things where you just kind of like let it die down? Because LeBron has no wish to see him anyway. So, yeah, I guess those are the two options. Because to me, my opinion is that he just needs to let it go and move on and stop talking about it. Because, yeah, they're going to ask you about it. We're all going to ask you about it. But it's up to you, Phil, who's been in the game for, 30, 40 years, to be like, next time, I'm not talking about that. You got enough, you got enough power in the game to do that. So anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think Phil should actually say something about it or no? Let me know in the comments at YouTube, kpsportschick.com, or you can hit me up on kpsportschick.com, which is my webpage, and then you can go to YouTube at KP the Sports Chick and leave your comments there. Either way, the video's in both places, so check me out.